Hello everyone, we're back, another live. Welcome back to the show. Today we're going to be talking about how do you know if he's serious about you? This one's kind of feels like betraying my own kind a little bit, but I'm going to give you the answer anyways. How you know he's serious about you? Here's the first thing. The first and most easiest one is that when you guys are out in public, and does he introduce you as my girlfriend, my partner, my fiance, whatever? Or does he introduce you by your first name? If he says, hey, this is my girlfriend, such and such, that's a good sign. If he says to you, hey, this is insert first name here, bad sign. Okay? Y'all ever been to a wedding? You've been to a wedding? His friend from college is getting married. Okay? And then you come along with him and you all get there and he's like, hey guys, we made it. This is Wendy. You ain't it, sis. You're not the one, the two, or the three. If he introduces you by your first name, you're not the one. All right? But if you go to his friend's wedding and he's like, this is my girlfriend, Wendy, then you're it. Okay? Then he's serious. And it's not fucking awkward. Wendy who? Is that your fucking sister? Is that your cousin? Did you meet her at the bar last night before you got here? Who is Wendy? If you're introduced by your first name, he's introducing other girls by their first names too. All right? You ain't it. Okay? So, and the thing is I see some of y'all living with dudes. Some of y'all are living with dudes that wear the same boxer shorts all week long. And y'all go out to a bar or whatever, and he'll still introduce you as some girl from the first name. He's been wearing the same boxer shorts for 6 days in a row, playing Madden or 2K or whatever. And then y'all go out to a bar, and then you're just miss first name to his friends on your couch the rest of the week. You get what I mean? Hey, what's up, guys? This is Lauren. Lauren who? Who's Lauren? What's her relation to you? How do y'all know each other? Oh, you've been dating for 4 years? You mean your girlfriend? You mean your fiance? What? Miss First Name only. What are you talking about? That's how you know you're never going to get proposed to. And honestly, why would you even want that? Y'all need to reassess. You see what I mean? It's been on your couch for 6 days in a row, and then he goes out and introduces you, Miss Lauren. Do you even want him to propose at this point? What are you wasting your time for? Think about that. You're gonna also be his first name secret wife too. That where he sometimes takes his ring off on business trips. Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get. I predict that when he goes on business trips, he's going to take his ring off. It's clear as a bell, right there in the crystal. If he's referring to you as on a first name basis today to his friends and family, then he's going to be taking his wedding ring off. If that even ever comes. Ha! What ring? What ring? I don't see one here. I definitely don't see one on his finger. Is that what you want? Man. So, he's not serious about you, man. Okay? He's hoping he can do better when he unlocks his future potential. Whatever that means. Anyways. So, the titles matter to men. And another thing is men invest in women they like. That's financially speaking. If men are giving you money, they like you. They would look at losing. They would be like, if by giving you money, he likes you, and to then lose you would be like a loss of his own investment. You see, it's like a business venture. If he's giving you money and paying your rent and paying your bills or whatever, helping you out, whatever that means for y'all. I don't know how y'all live your life, but you get what I'm saying. Okay? If he's investing in you financially, not time. Every loser's got time. I mean financially, the hard-earned money he worked for, okay, then he likes you. And then that also means that if him losing you would be a loss of his own investment. Do you guys get it? You guys see what I'm saying? If he's spending time with you, that's not an investment to men. That's just part of it. But if he's giving you money, that's an investment to men. He's literally bleeding for this relationship. You get it? So he's helping you out. He wants to. Every man that makes money, every man that makes money, that gives it to the one, they want to give it to the woman they want to dote on. That's how it goes. They want to make money and give the money to the women that they want to be with, that they take seriously. They have no problem paying for the hair, paying for the nails, taking them out to dinner, taking them on vacations, whatever. Money is a non-issue for girls they like, straight up. If they don't like you, they're going to gripe and complain. But first things first, you got to be dealing with men with money. Let's just start there. If they don't have any money, you can't squeeze blood out of a rock. You're not going to get anything out of that man. But if he has money and he's not giving some to you in some way, shape, or form, he's not investing in you. Therefore, he's not that serious about you. If he's giving you money in some way, shape, or form, that could be hair, nails, bills, rent, trips, whatever, that is him he considers that an investment, and he's doing that because he likes you. You guys get it? If he's not doing that, you're just some side chick. Which is fine for some of y'all. But for the rest of y'all, just know your place. If you're cool with that, perfect. Thanks for the gifts. What's up, sister? Sister, yes. What's up, sister? Yes'm. Thanks for the gifts, guys. So, if he's introducing you to his friends and family by your first name, okay? Hi, guys, this is Trisha. Trisha who? What do you mean? Who is this person? Why is a stranger at my wedding? Do you get what I'm saying? If you're just like you're fucking Madonna, one name, this is just plain old Trisha. I call her Trisha. Her real name's Patricia. That's it. That's all y'all need to know. If he's afraid or reserved about revealing the nature of y'all's relationship to his friends or family, you ain't it, sis. That's it. All right? You're not the one. He's not serious about you. Okay? This is Trish, guys. Oh yeah, Trish is great. I love having Trish around. She's got good energy. Y'all been dating 5 years. He's telling strangers y'all got good energy. Okay. Sorry, Patricia. Never going any further than that. And then the next thing is, if he's not giving you some money for something or another, helping you out, taking you on trips, paying for dinner, and not complaining about it, that's another thing. God, grown-ass men will take a woman to dinner that he invited her to dinner in the first place, and then complain about how much dinner was on the way home. You invited me. What am I supposed to do? Apologize for even existing? Why did you invite us? Why did you suggest we go out to dinner then if you're just going to complain about the cost? What did you expect was going to happen? What do you mean? Happens every time. Yeah, Ashley, that's what I'm saying. Why then complain about it? I've never met a woman in the history of ever that is turned on by a man complaining about how much the bill was at dinner. Have you? Because I've never met her. What does he think's going to happen? Is that now? Does that work? Is that gonna get things going? Because all I can just envision is just drier than the Sahara. Because what else would it be? Niagara Falls? Ha! Yeah, right. I predict that it's not going to be Niagara Falls. It's right here in the crystal. It looks like a desert from here. Don't blame me. It's in the crystal. All right? My God. If they're not investing in you, you're not the one. All right? You're just a placeholder for now, till he thinks he's going to do better. But there's hope for you yet. If you just keep, because here's the thing, ladies. Y'all been dating for 5 years and you're still going by Miss First Name or whatever. There's hope for you yet, because he thinks, here's what he thinks. He thinks he can do better than you. He thinks that one day when he's rich and famous, whatever, that all the women that he ever dreamed about are going to look his way, and then he'll be able to pick from the litter, I guess. And then he's just going to leave you high and dry. But luckily for you, the likelihood of that happening isn't high. The likelihood of that happening is so small that it's likely not going to. And then he'll settle for you, man. Perfect. Isn't that a fairy tale? Sounds good. Miss First Name might get a ring after all, that he takes off on business trips sometimes. Great. Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get. So, if you're being introduced as first name, if he's not giving you money in some way, he's not investing in you. If he's introducing you to his friends and family on a first name, he doesn't take you seriously, and he thinks he can do better than you one day in the future when his powers, his entrepreneurial or artistic powers unlock, and then he becomes some great rich superstar. We'll see. We'll see. So, you can either allow that man to settle for you, or you can maybe just find a man that appreciates you. Something to consider, folks. Something to consider. What if he's going through a divorce? I don't understand how some of y'all women are just rushing to pick up the pieces of some broken man. Dude, what do you expect is going to happen? He's vulnerable. He's latching on to anybody around him that will give him the time of day. Do you really want to just clean up that mess? You haven't even heard the other side of the story. You get what I mean? You see what I'm saying? You just heard the victim side. You heard what he projects as the victim side. You don't even know what led to the divorce. All right? You don't even know what, you just heard what he had to say. Why y'all running over there with a bucket and a mop trying to clean all this up? That's not your problem. Why don't you just date a person who's sort of is healed, emotionally complete, has his ducks in a row, life is in order, and then is looking? Why y'all trying to go fix some broken man? What does that do for you? You think that you being there during that trauma is going to help solidify your place in his life? Ha! Yeah, right. You'll just be, he will totally and definitely use you as a crutch until he's standing up again and then leave you for the waitress or the barista, whatever. Is that what you want? Somebody else saying, been there. Yeah, been there. Okay. Hello, guys. Some of y'all is relatable. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to the live. Thanks for the gifts on TikTok. Live on all platforms now. Welcome. Trying to get to all of y'all. Opening up the floor to questions. How are you? I'm great. There we go. See, already answering a question. Great. How tall are you? I'm 6'1". Nice to meet you. Hello. Let's see here. Should I have an unblocked feed? Ooh, that's a good one. Oh man, yes, that's it, folks. You also start charging to unblock them. All right. There's any problems, just block them, and only unblock them with a Venmo request. You can put that in your bio. We'll unblock for 500. Your move. Just put that in your Venmo bio. You know when you block everybody everywhere and the only thing you got left is Venmo? Just put it in your Venmo bio. We'll unblock for 500. Everybody ought to know that anyways. That's just sort of a surcharge for everyone. You don't have to discriminate. That's true for men. It's true for best friends. It's true for your parents, for your family members. Fine. Just blocked everywhere in your Venmo bio. We'll unblock for 500. And if you test me, I'm going to block you again. You got to pay that. You're going to have to pay that toll again. It's going to start costing you. That's a perfect. All y'all update your bios in your Venmo right now. We'll unblock for 500. Test me. I'm petty too. I'm doing it. Good. That's right. Hello, guys. I'm back. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I tried to scroll backwards, but yanked ahead of me. Sorry, so ask me again. I was seeing a guy that lied to me and married. How can I call him out? You send his wife a "Hey girly" message. Hey girly. Just so you know, I don't know if y'all are open or not, but I thought it'd be good to be transparent. I'm going to let things play out from there. The thing is about married men is that they'll always tell you, that they're going to leave their wife for you. They never leave the wife. They never leave the wife. And then the only time they ever leave the wife really is because the wife found out. She checked his phone one day, or he was in the shower or whatever, saw messages to your ass, caught him, all right? Sending those unflattering pictures, you know what I'm saying? And then threw him out. And then he'll call you and be like, I did it, honey. I left her for you. That man didn't leave her for you. He got caught. And then he's calling you like it's some fairy tale. Yeah, right. He didn't have the balls to leave her. If he had the balls to leave her, he'd have left her 6 months ago. But he didn't. Though. Now on a random fucking Thursday, he's just going to call you up? No. He got caught. So send it to his wife. Maybe she should know. I don't know. And maybe they're open, maybe she'll give you some tips or whatever. But I doubt it. But might as well be honest. Not your fault. The truth will set you free, folks. Hello, guys. Wait. Okay, so he canceled the date. How do I reject him? Block him. Block him, and then put on your Venmo $500 for unblock. My unblock fee is $500. That's it. Those guys, they'll cancel a date with you because they got a better option or whatever. But in just a few short days or a week or so, he'll hit you up again. They always come back. If they had a date lined up with you, they're going to come back next Tuesday. That's how it always goes. The date tonight won't go as they planned, harder than it looks. And then he's going to hit you up. Anyways, that's how all men are. So when he hits you up and it sees that his text is green, he's going to go, what the hell? Did she block me? And then just have your Venmo in your bio. We'll unblock for $500. All right? Make them invest in you. All right? This money moves. Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, what's the app called? Moneyman. That's right. Get that paper. That's right. Thanks for the gift, guys. Holy shit. What's up, Erica? What am I supposed to do with all these roses? It's crazy. Women sending me roses. Wow. That's like what an upside down world we're living in. I'll take it though. Russell, how do you stop? Thank you, Erica. Let's see here. I need some roses. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. One second. Let me turn on some air conditioner over here. One sec. I don't know why. I always have it set to like 80. Okay. Hello, guys. Moving in before marriage. Now, this is a bit of a controversial subject because some of y'all are religious or whatever. So, excluding religion, okay? Because I'm not going to go down that road because, my God. But some of y'all don't even know who you're getting married to till y'all live together. If you don't even know what this person is like until they're in your home sharing your toilet or whatever. Y'all think you're in love until y'all start sharing a toilet. Then it's like, oh shit, what do I get into here? There's beard hairs literally everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Clothes are askew. Dishes are beside the sink. Wait till y'all start living together. And then some of y'all real traditional say, I'm never going to live with a man until we're married. But then some of y'all get married and then move in with that man and you go, oh fuck. How long is this marriage thing? Oh shit, forever? Fuck, what did I do? Some of y'all, I've had my fair share of living with women and things like that. I've had women live with me throughout my life. And some I got along with great, some I didn't. But I certainly didn't know the answer to that until after we were living together. And to be honest with you, these days, I don't even think I can live in the same house as a woman. I think it would be better if we just had our own separate houses, down the street or whatever, so she can have her space for her stuff, and I can have my space for my stuff, and that's it. Because when y'all are just on top of each other, man, I don't even know if I could sleep in the same house as a woman consistently anymore. Some of y'all don't even know you're snoring at night. Y'all know that? Think you're little angels, but you snore like a freight train. Did you know that? You don't even know. Have your head turned like this, like that. And how come you move in with a man and then within 6 months' time, turns out he has sleep apnea. He's got to get a CPAP machine or whatever it's called. Whether it's sleep apnea, not CPAP machine, it's a sleep apnea machine. He's sitting next to you looking like Darth Vader and Snuffleupagus combined. And y'all got to live next to that for the rest of your life. Is that what you want? You should definitely move in and see what this is going to be like first before you commit a 45 more fucking years to this. Because you might decide that that's not the way you want to live. All right? Maybe you don't want to sleep next to Darth Vader and Snuffleupagus. Maybe you don't want that. Maybe you just can't. You just don't like cleaning up after somebody else that doesn't care about that stuff as much. All right. So, and I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all might be in love today, but then after about 2 years of living like that, y'all are gonna hate one another. Y'all have different cleaning styles, aesthetics, whatever. Some of y'all are prone to being nice and clean, and other y'all are prone to not that, having somebody take care of you. And I think that getting married before you even find out if you're even able to cohabitate is a bad fucking idea. And you should just live together for a little bit, a year or two, to see if you can even fucking hack it, because you likely can't. Oh, try before you buy, folks. That's right. Somebody goes, so you would just walk out if they snore, really? Have you ever not been able to sleep for a month because your partner has sleep apnea or whatever and can't sleep? They snore all the time. You ever shared a bed with somebody that snored so badly that it shakes the bed frame every breath they take? You ever not been able to sleep for a month? You're making it seem like I'm the bad guy for walking out on somebody that snores like a fucking train. You put yourself in that position, and then you come back here in this live and be like, well, I would just suffer through it. I'm so righteous and upright, I would always just stand beside you will hate that person in a week. You'll hate them. I predict that in a week's time, because you can't sleep at night, you're going to hate that person for shaking the bed frame so much. with their snoring. You try not sleeping for a week. I'm going to read your future. You're going to hate that person. Hate them. You'll hate the fact they're breathing. You're going to get up. They're going to come across the couch. You're going to take the chancla off. You're going to take the chancla off and just... That's what it's like when you can't sleep. I promise you. You're not better than me. I promise you. Okay. Hello, guys. Do you need a map, sweet man? I might. Okay. Hello, folks. Does your dog snore? No, he doesn't. Max is a good boy. Fix your blurry camera. Guys, this is a front-facing live camera. The fuck? What do you want from me? It's an iPhone. It's a new one, too. What kind of dog? The freeloading kind. My dog hasn't paid a single bill once since I've had him. Okay. Let's see here. What is about a single mom dating a rich man? What about? How do you get your teeth so white? I brush them. Brush your teeth, folks, every day. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hold on. Oh, it's some YouTube questions I can't quite see. Bro's occupation is TikTok live. Yeah, I like TikTok. I've been doing TikTok live on TikTok once a week or so, or twice a week now, for like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. I don't make any money on it, but I like doing it. It's like an outlet. It's my only damn outlet. Okay. I love you from the Philippines. Hello. Let's see. A godly man over a worldly man with money. Okay. TikTok is therapeutic. I know. It's like when I get on my soapbox. How to stop being a controlling girlfriend. Stop dating men that you can easily control. Some of y'all want that. You think you want that until you get that. It's really hard to respect a man. If you're a woman, it's really hard to respect a man that you're dating that you can command what to do. You see, like a lot of guys think that that's what women want too. Like, they want to be helpful and they want to be accommodating or whatever. But once you start demanding and commanding them around and you start calling all the shots and making all the decisions, it gets really hard to respect them long term. And like girls will not, man, girls just start walking all over guys accidentally. And then next thing you know, it's like they're calling all the shots and making all the decisions. And then they're like, well, they want to be like, why don't you pick the place to go out to eat tonight? Why don't you do these things? So the answer is date a man that isn't easy for you to control. And that's based on your personality. That's it. Hello, folks. Harsh Truths About Dating. Welcome back. Okay. 50-50. So here's the thing, guys. Listen, if you accept a man that wants to do 50-50 today, you're going to be doing 50-50 or more for the rest of your life if things go well with that man. You get what I'm saying? And unless that's what you want to, that's the life you signed up for, you're going to be contributing your part, and that will be true even if you have kids, even if you have multiple kids, even no matter the circumstances, you'll still be expected to pay your half. You get what I'm saying? So if you accept 50-50, that's going to be your future. And it's maybe even worse. You see what I mean? You're going to be expected to carry that financial burden despite the responsibility of the children. And other things too. And oftentimes, not only will you be expected to pay for half, but you'll also be expected still to do like the traditionally woman's roles in the household. You think that changes, by the way? Just because the men likely are going to expect that regardless. They're going to expect the traditional women roles to be fulfilled, whether you're contributing financially or not. You see? So, if you allow that shit from the beginning, okay, you're going to be paying and doing all what would, generally speaking, the traditional feminine roles are. You see? You're going to work a full job, then you're going to come home and clean, then you're going to take care of the kids, and then you're going to do all that shit again tomorrow. And it'll be your sole responsibility, basically. That's what happens. That's what's going to happen to you. Okay? So, and the way I see it is that if a man is if a man is asking you to contribute 50-50 to dinner tonight, hey, let's go on a date. I'll pay half and you pay half. If you allow for that man to accept 50-50 from you, he's going to start calculating how he can live his life with you financially contributing to it. Because it might just start out with just dinner, but then the next thing you know, you're moving in and you're paying half of his mortgage and paying for half of the electricity and half of the utilities and half of the cleaning service or whatever that is, if that's not you. And that's going to be the rest of your life while his name is on the lease, the mortgage, whatever. All right? You're going to end up paying. He's going to get a better car because you're contributing to paying for half his mortgage, and then you're going to, and therefore be paying for half of his car too. That's how it's going to go. That's what that means. Okay? So if you want that, then just be prepared to shoulder that burden for the rest of your fucking life. So you allow yourself. Men already want you. As a woman, men already want you. Okay? And they'll do what they can to get you. And that definitely means paying for you too, if that's what it takes. You see? And if all women banded together and said, hey, that's what it takes, then they would just do that. They would accept that. Don't you see? They used to accept that. That was kind of the tradition for a long, long time. So, if you would just simply say, that's the requirement to have me as a woman around you in your life, then they would rise to the occasion. But it's most of y'all out there just saying, no, this is fine. I'm cool with 50-50. I'm cool with paying my half. I should pay my way. Because you think you're being a good person or whatever. But really, you're just setting yourself up for failure. And you're also making the man weaker. The man should himself think, what do I need to do to provide enough for myself and my family? And if I'm not making enough to provide not only for myself but for my close family around me, I'm not doing enough yet, and I need to improve my life before I start dating. But since y'all are allowing this, you're enabling this, he's just going to start doing mental math about, if she moves in with me, then I can also afford a bigger car payment and then get a new Camaro. Ta-da! How romantic. Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get, folks. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Hello, guys. Yay, hello, everyone. Okay, let's see here. Let me drink my tea. Okay, let's see here. I like how you weigh out situations, the scales, lucky Libra. Yeah, I am a Libra. Trying to answer some questions here. Harsh truths about dating. I haven't said dry shampoo yet, Tamika. That's funny. Updates about the event. Okay, yeah, so I am still garnering interest about the event. I may be doing an event in LA. Just depends if we get enough people interested. If you're interested in coming to a high society ball, like a mixer, with some of my rich friends and people in LA that I know, you got to be willing to travel, accommodate yourself. It will cost something. I don't know what. If you're interested in that, there's a link on my IG. Put your info in the form. Somebody will be in touch. If we get enough people interested, I will be doing an event in LA in the summer. We'll see though. Still garnering interest though. If it's not enough people, I'm not going to do it. But if it's enough people, I'll do it. Something cool. Think gala. Think like that. You wear your most prettiest dress. Okay. Great. If a man is expecting you to pay for half of the rent, if a man is expecting you to pay for 50-50 on dates, he will soon be expecting you to pay for half of the rent. That's how that goes. That's like you're equal, right? And that's what it's going to be. Even if you make less than him, even if you or more than him, sure. But even if you make less than him, it won't even be like equitable, really. It'll be like he'll make 150K a year, and you could make maybe 50K a year, and then you'll still be expected to pay for half of everything. Now, their argument is like, well, that's what adults have to do, blah, blah, blah. But really, are you just moving in and paying for his mortgage? You get what I'm saying? If you're moving in with him and you're paying for his deal, who gains the equity? Is your name on the house? Is your name on the mortgage? Are you going to get an equitable share into your contributions towards the mortgage? Think about it. Y'all are just dating and you're paying his mortgage? He's just going to replace you with some other girl that's also going to move in and pay his mortgage too. You see? He's cutting his mortgage in half. Economics, folks. You're going to start paying some man's mortgage? That's what happens. If a man is asking you to pay for 50-50 on the date, then he's basically saying, why don't you move in and pay for half of my mortgage? Is that what you want? Do you want to pay for somebody's mortgage where you don't have an equitable stake in? Your name's not on the mortgage. Why are you paying for it? You see what I'm saying? Well, you're just going to pay rent anyways. In your own space, sure. But why are you setting up shop in his space paying his mortgage? You get what I'm saying? You seeing what's really going on here? So yeah, I'll move in as long as I get points on this mortgage. I want to be an owner of this house. I need to be on the deed. I need paperwork. So if he asks you to move in, come in with your own paperwork. going to make it a little addendum on the mortgage agreement here. Okay? What do you think about age gaps? As long as y'all adults, it's legal, whatever. Some of y'all need age gaps. Some of y'all sleepy girls. It don't take much. With these older guys, much older guys, it don't take much. You know, they just want your company. Then it's milk of magnesia, and then they're in bed by 7:30. And you can watch White Lotus or whatever afterwards. He's already asleep. Perfect. Some of that's perfect for you. Maybe it'll leave you something one day. All right? Some of y'all sleepy girls, that's perfect for you. Some of y'all pillow princesses or whatever. Not everybody's an acrobat. Okay? So? Some prune juice and it's right to bed. All right? Time for sleepy time. Mama's got to watch her shows. All right? Maybe that's not the worst thing ever. Oh, man. Dated a guy. Oh, goodness gracious. Poor Sadie here says, Sadie, I'm going to call you. Okay, hold on. Sadie says, dated a guy for 3 years, and he says he needs another 2 years to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I should leave, right? Hang on. Siren going by. I'm in LA. All the time. Always something going on. All right, I'm going to read this again. I know. All right. Sadie says, dated a guy for 3 years, and he says he needs another 2 or 3 years to be considered boyfriend and girlfriend. I should leave, right? Well, Sadie, I'm going to call you Sadie, because that's sad. He needs 5 years before he can decide whether or not you can be his girlfriend. What are you talking about? You know what you should do? You should hop in the car and drive across town to your other boyfriend's house and explain to him the audacity of that statement. All right? Tell your other boyfriend that this man is saying he needs another 2 years to decide. That's crazy. Could you believe he would say that to me? Oh. You're not his girlfriend. So go tell your other boyfriend. Go tell your boyfriend about what this man said to you, since you're not his girlfriend. Sadie. I hope that helps, folks. Oh, man. You're not the 1, 2, or the 3. That's what that means. Here's another thing, folks. Y'all single till you're married. Until you get government paperwork, y'all are single until you're married. So, if it's on, wait, was it tax day was yesterday, right? What'd you put on your tax filings? What'd you put down on your on that little box? This says relationship status. If you wrote single on there, you're single. What? That's what that means. So date around until you're married. Until you put it on your tax filings that you're married, you're a single woman. Act accordingly. All right? Oh, I put single as fuck. Yeah, that's right. Well, listen, if you put single AF on your tax forms, then you're single. And act accordingly, folks. Some of y'all been in relationships for 5 years, 10 years. That man ain't never going to propose to you. What? How to get over an ex. The best way to get over an ex is by getting under somebody else. It's like a maneuver, an over-under maneuver. All right? Got to pull that move out from time to time. A little therapy or whatever. A little mental health day. Over and under, folks. That's how. I get over that hump, you know what I mean? All right. Up and downs, etc. Okay? All right. You're going to be like, ex who? I don't even remember his first name. Who? That's how it'll be. Every time. Make it obvious too. Just y'all want to win, don't you? Yeah, you just had a breakup. You want to win? Make it obvious. Put them on your close friends. You know what? You know when you have your close friends and on your close friends you always have like that hairy ass arm in your photos or whatever at dinner. On your close friends, you know what I'm talking about? Add your ex to your close friends. You want to win, don't you? Put them on your close friends. Put that hairy ass arm on blast. And get under somebody else. That's how you win. That's how you win, folks. Oh, man. He's a provider, but there's no spark. Is it still worth a shot? All right, listen. Listen, folks. You know what else doesn't have a spark? Clocking in at work, at a job that you hate. There's no spark in that either, you know? So if he's taking care of your life and your bills, like, you can learn to love that man. You ever seen Beauty and the Beast? It's like a fairy tale. I was just talking to, hang on. Oops. I'm supposed to do the thing. All right, it's going to give me a chance. It's going to give a chance. Making me verify with this puzzle piece. Hang on. I never get it on the first try. There we go. Okay. If he's a provider, but there's no spark, you can learn to love that man. You know what's attractive? Fiscal responsibility. Y'all are trying to date guys that got like tattoos coming out of their collar and stuff, and at a glance, I get that. I get it. I see what you mean. But if you ever date a guy this is like 75% of their personality, you're going to hate that man in 6 months flat. I promise you. All right? Making excuses or whatever else. You're going to hate him. All right? And next to the guy that has a FICO score that's respectable, all right? Some fiscal responsibility, because life is not cheap, let me tell you, all right? And if you have to start punching in at the gap, you're going to wish you dated the man with no spark that was providing for you than the guy that has tattoos coming out of his collar like this that you fucking hate. You get to choose how you want to live your life, folks. All right? Somebody's willing to take care and provide for your life. I think that's better than rolling the dice with a guy that has a motorcycle. You get what I mean? Just saying. They can be rich and not provide for you, but that's because you allow that to happen. What? If a man is not investing in you, he doesn't like you. You're not the one. Do you get what I'm saying? If he has enough money and he's not giving some to you, you're just a side chick. Okay. Hello, guys. Would you date a poor woman? Would you date a poor woman? Listen, guys. Men that make money, they don't care how much money women make. If a man cares about how much money you make, he's plotting to get something out of you. If a man's asking you, how much money do you make? Or what do you do for your career? Do you make a lot of money? That man's scheming on how he's going to get you to move in and pay for half his rent. That's what that means. Men will marry the barista. They don't give a shit how much money you make. All right? If he needs to know how much you're making, there's something fishy happening. Some plotting is afoot. All right? And I would caution you, because what in the Tinder swindler do you need to know that information for? You get what I'm saying? Be weary of guys that need to know how much you make. All right? They're asking about your credit score or whatever. He's trying to determine if you're gonna co-sign on that Camaro for him. Why is he asking? Do you get what I mean? What's this for? He's plotting. So, choose wisely, folks. Choose wisely. Listen, guys, that's my life. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Follow me on Instagram. I post my real, actual life over there. All right, folks, we'll see you there. Thanks, everybody, again, for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Now I got to turn this thing off. Here we go.